My wife let me go on a solo trip to visit my little brother in New York City. We went all over the city, and we did it for one thing: food. Food that was good, food that was cheap, food that blew our freaking minds. Here's how it went. There he is, folks. Flatbush. Stephen welcomed me with homemade 된장찌개. Thank you, Stephen. And after our pre-dinner, the first thing I wanted to do was go see Times Square and eat some good pizza. Pretty good first night in New York. Stephen's apartment is in a pre-war rent-stabilized building in the Flatbush neighborhood of Brooklyn. What is one word you would use to describe Flatbush?
Dirty.
He moved out here almost 4 years ago to work as an artist for a film and ended up staying. For breakfast, we went across the street for my first New York bagel. Today, we were gonna go see a bridge, then go to Katz's. Only a couple blocks from the apartment is Prospect Park, the second biggest park in Brooklyn. It kind of felt like Central Park, but without all the people. It was like more of a park and less of an attraction. One way I would describe my brother is that he has this silent confidence. He'd never tell me where we were going, or what exit we were taking, or how far we were walking. But he'd always get us right where we needed to go, eventually. For lunch, I wanted some cheap noodles, so we headed to a tiny little spot called the Lucky Rabbit, which was almost directly under the bridge. All the way to Chinatown just to grab this pineapple pork bun that was TikTok famous apparently. We finally made it. I told my brother that I wanted to eat at a really good Jewish deli, so here we are. The first time I had Katz's was over 17 years ago, and today felt like the same experience. The next day, our plan was to walk through Central Park, then hit up the Met. We did 20,000 steps yesterday, so I was pretty wiped, but we had to keep moving. When I heard there was a castle in Central Park, I was like, ooh, I have to check it out. But enough wasting time. We had places to be. But first, lunch. The Papaya King was kind of meh, but the papaya juice, that hit hard. The Met is New York's most famous museum, so if you're going to pick one, you should probably come here. I'll be honest, I don't really enjoy walking around museums, but the Temple of Dendur was definitely worth the price of admission. Fun fact, this was where the fishing scene in I Am Legend was. After the Met, we went to a nearby ramen shop. A perfect choice to cap such a long and cold day.
What do you think of that ramen food?
It's good. It's expensive, but it's good.
Oh yeah, it's very fun. The next morning, we bought some bagels and made our own breakfast sandwiches. This was supposed to be the coldest and rainiest day of the week, so we didn't do much today. Just breezed to the Museum of Natural History, then ate lunch at a YouTube famous hand-pulled noodle shop, then met up with Steven's friends to sing at an underground karaoke spot in Hell's Kitchen. The next morning we had solangtang, which I made from boiling the heck out of some beef bones I got from a local butcher shop. Today was going to be another rainy day. We went to Rockefeller Center to visit the Nintendo store, Harry Potter store, and FAO Schwartz, which felt like a scene right out of a Christmas movie. It was so busy. These stores were obviously overpriced tourist traps, but the Harry Potter store was definitely my favorite. On the way to get pizza, we saw this huge line at a halal cart, and we were like, nah, why not? There are a ton of halal carts in the city, but this was the first one I saw that had a line. This lamb and chicken plate was $9. This was about to blow my mind.
Might be the best flavored thing we've eaten so far.
My biggest regret was splitting this plate because we still wanted to get some pizza. Princess is known for their Sicilian-style pizza. Flavor-wise, I thought it was better than Suprema, but it was no Adele's. We ended the day with a Levain cookie, making plans in my head for the next time we'd get that halal plate. Today was a special day. we had dinner reservations at Jua, a Michelin-starred Korean restaurant, but for now, we had some time to kill. Williamsburg was once a working-class neighborhood until it got gentrified, and now it's very trendy. La Industrie was my favorite pizza, hands down. Also, the longest wait for a slice of pizza.
Headlights are shining on the sea. No place on earth I'd rather be. And I could try to just find the swell, but I'm never find this anywhere.
Perfect. Thanks so much. Yep.
This was the New York-style pizza I had dreamed about.
That was the first rat I've seen on this trip.
Been to all those places on the wall.
The Flatiron building was under construction, so that was kind of lame. But the sun finally came out that day, so that was nice. Highline is an old railway that was turned into a walking trail. It gives you a great view of the Avengers Tower. Little Island sits above the water on a bunch of these floating structures. It's pretty cool. After our $8 coffee at the Starbucks Reserve, we were ready. Let's just get right into it. First off was Caviar King. We picked Chua because Steven works at their sister restaurant Muna. They hooked it up big time. Next was scallop with tomato jelly. I kinda wish I paid more attention to what they said was in each dish. Next was chook with abalone. It was good, but it kinda tasted more like a chowder than a chook. Next was branzino in a leek sauce. This is where things got crazy. My mind was blown. Confirmed, this may be the best thing I've ever eaten in my entire life. Next was duck with cute little panchan. Steven was about to get wrecked.
No. Oh god. It's so good. No.
Next was mandarin ice cream with some kind of cookie.
That wasn't really
Like a big-
satisfying.
The last course was kokuma juak with some.
Just the ice cream?
The ice cream is so good. The juak is really good.
To be honest, I wish I had 7 courses of that branzino, but overall it was definitely worth it. Well, that was basically the trip. I was tired, starting to feel sick, and in desperate need of a salad. I mean, we still got pizza, but I was ready to go home.
This is goodbye. Any last words? Don't get lost.
Also, I never got to go back for my halal plate.